Hello my friends, welcome back. Today we are doing the video on F-16 versus Mig. Everybody is writing in the comments, why do I do only United States military? Well, this one has still United States military F-16, but also I want to know how good is it against a Russian Mig-29, which is a very likable situation. I think that happened also in the Gulf War, I think, and the second invasion of Iraq also, I think it happened. F-16 versus Mig-29. But, oh wait, before we go, of course, Patreons, we cannot forget them. We never forget them. So if you are tier 10 or above Patreon, you can be sure that I will state your name in the beginning of the video. We have 3 new tier 10 or above Patreons. Mr. Mikael Iriarte. Mikael Iriarte. Thank you for becoming a Patreon. Secondly, we have Goddess Veil. Goddesses are on our side, my friends, nothing to worry about. Thank you for becoming a Patreon. And finally, we have Gen Takomasak. Takomasak. Oh, we gotta do the rain dance, that's a native name. Takomasaka, Takomakasaka, Takomasaka, yeah. If you get offended by this, then please leave. Because I don't care. If you want me to read out your name, become a Patreon. Okay, my friends. F-16 versus Mig-29. Let's go, baby. I'm placing my bets on the F-16 because that's supposed to be second best, if not the best plane in the world. F-22 is the best.
The F-16 and MiG-29 were designed in order to achieve different goals. The F-16 was designed to be a cost-effective, light multi-role jet that could be a support.
Oh, cost-effective, that's the word, because if we cannot use that word for F-35, which is the newest, the badassest plane in the world, but it's not cost-effective. It is expensive as hell. Most of the countries cannot allow to themselves to buy that plane, so F-16 is cost-effective. In Estonia, we need cost-effectiveness. We don't have the money.
To the more superior F-15 Eagle, whereas the MiG-29 is a typical air superiority fighter jet. For MiG-29 designers, range and avionics were not as crucial as powerful engines, high-altitude flights, rate of climb, speed, and the ability to take off from really shabby runways. It would be interesting to compare these two legendary fighter jets and determine which would most likely win in a hypothetical dogfight in this video.
Why hypothetical? Didn't this happen in the Gulf War and the second invasion of Iraq and the invasion of Afghanistan? No, not in Afghanistan, but both wars of Iraq. I think this happened. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so that you can watch more military videos. Number 1. Let's have a look at some specs first. The F-16 was first introduced in 1978. 4,600 F-16s have been built so far.
46?
With a unit cost of $35 million.
35 million? It is cheap. It is cheap as chips. You can just produce them like that. And 4,600 were built. Whoa, that's a lot because they're planning to build on paper. They're planning to build over 2,000 F-35s, but that's never going to happen because these planes are so damn expensive. They're over 100 million, over 150 even, I think. You could build 4 to 5 F-16s with the money of one F-35. Holy hell, I would maybe even pick the F-16s. Because they are good even nowadays. They're not that obsolete actually. If Estonia would have these planes, we would be already a lot stronger than we are because we don't have any weaponized aircraft in Estonia. How sad is that?
Operated by a crew of 1, the aircraft's empty weight is 18,900 pounds, and maximum takeoff weight is 42,300 pounds. The jet is powered by a single engine, producing 28,600 pounds of thrust. With maximum range of 2,620 miles, the aircraft can gain top speed of 1,320 miles per hour. The fighter jet comes with 9 hardpoints, in addition to a 20mm rotary cannon. The combat radius of...
Oh, the 20mm rotary cannon, I love it. It's so old school and so robust. And we all love the A-10, we all love the AC-130, we all love those rotating miniguns who would go brrr, and the enemy tanks goes Get me one.
The aircraft is 340 miles. On the other hand, the Mig-29 was first rolled out in 1982. Around 1,600 Mig-29s are being operated by the Russian Air Force and other countries. At present, per unit cost of the latest variant is around $23.7 million. Operated by a crew of 1, the aircraft comes in at a weight of 24,250 pounds.
It is a lot heavier.
With a maximum takeoff weight around 44,000.
So the plane is a lot heavier, but the maximum takeoff weight is not that much bigger. So I would give the plus here to F-16. Although the price is so much cheaper with the Mig-29, it's more than 10 million cheaper. And it's also a newer plane. Who has the better radar? That matters a lot, because then that one sees the enemy first and shoots first and takes down the enemy first. Who has the better radar? I think it comes down to that.
100 pounds. The jet is powered by 2 turbofan engines, generating 36,684 pounds of thrust combined.
Engines.
With a maximum range of 888 miles, the jet can reach a top speed of 1,490 miles per hour. The fighter jet is...
Okay, Mig is faster and can operate at a larger distance, 441 miles, and F-16 is 330. So Mig seems to be, on paper, a little bit more effective right now. It's more cost effective and it's actually almost better in everything on paper. Oh, combat radius is bigger, but range is a lot smaller. F-16's range is 2,600 miles and Mig's range is only 888 miles, which is a lot smaller. What's going on here?
Fitted with 7 hardpoints in addition to a 30mm cannon. The
30mm, even bigger.
Aircraft is 441 miles. Number 2, maneuverability. The most important factor in deciding a dogfight is maneuverability.
And radar.
The maximum rate and radius of turn. To maximize its maneuverability, the F-16 was intentionally designed to be aerodynamically unstable. However, it was compensated by its flight control system, which means that the pilot's controls are interpreted via an electronic interface instead of manual controls. Not only were fly-by-wire controls more reliable, but they made it possible for the flight computer to correct the pilot's maneuvers as necessary to avoid exceeding the aircraft's tolerances. The fighter jet has 1.095 thrust-to-weight ratio, and its airframe can sustain +9 Gs. In contrast, the Mig-29 has superior turning rates and super maneuverability. This was achieved with advanced aerodynamics. The tail of the Mig-29 is positioned to take advantage of the 4 vortices by the wing and fuselage. The Mig-29 can execute impossible maneuvers with regular aerodynamic controls because of its excellent handling characteristics following a stall.
Did you see what the plane did? It would go like that. It drifted in the air. What? I've never made a video about Mig-29, but I have to say I'm impressed actually. I'm quite impressed by its maneuverability.
It can also attain very high angles of attack. The fighter jet has 1.09 thrust-to-weight ratio, and its airframe can also sustain 9 Gs.
9 Gs is equal to F-16, okay.
Number 3, power and speed. The F-16 is powered by a single General Electric F-110 GE-129 turbofans engine, which produces 28,600 pounds of thrust. The aircraft can fly at top speed of Mach 2. The jet has a service ceiling of 50,000 feet and has rate of climb around 833 feet per second. On the other hand, a major driver of the Mig-29 performance is its 2 afterburning turbofan engines, generating around 36,684 pounds of thrust.
So Mig is double engine and F-16 is single engine. Let's see who is more powerful or faster, or who can go the highest. That is also very important, because if you can outclimb the enemy, the enemy cannot actually follow you.
With the help of these engines, the jet can gain top speed of Mach 2.25. The
It's
jet
faster.
has a service ceiling around 59,100 feet, with a rate of climb around 1,083 feet.
Mig is faster, it can go higher, and it can climb faster. It's just more powerful at this point. What the hell? I am surprised. I don't like that I'm surprised. It's a Russian plane. What?
Feet per second.
Damn it!
Number 4. Radar and avionics.
Yeah, here we go.
The F-16 is equipped with the latest APG-68 radar, which enables all-weather targeting with high-resolution detection and imaging. The latest variant is fitted with glass cockpit, upgraded mission computer, multi-function displays, a large high-resolution center pedestal display, helmet-mounted queuing system, and high-speed data bus. The latest variant of the jet is also equipped with Link 16 theater data link, identification, friend or foe, and multi-band.
Data link, you need that. It's very important nowadays. Data link instantly gives your information to all the other planes or, ground bases around the situation. Because if you see an enemy plane, data link immediately sends that information to other fighters also, so they can come and help you if necessary.
Radio communications. The fighter is also fitted with upgraded electronic warfare equipment and modern threat warning systems, including jammers, threat warning receivers, electronic counter-measuring pods, chaff and infrared flare dispensers to defend the most dangerous threats in complex battlefield scenarios. Whereas the Mig-29 is equipped with the latest radar, which is the equivalent of the F-16's APG-68, with similar range and air-to-ground modes.
Okay.
All variants of the Mig-29 include an optical locator system mounted on top of the nose. They're originally intended to allow pilots to passively designate targets with the use of long-range infrared-guided missiles. Advanced OLS featured in the latest variant of the Mig-29 is able to detect and designate an aircraft from 90 kilometers. Number 5. Firepower.
As much as I got it, the radars are quite equal, and MiG can detect an enemy plane from 90 kilometers. I believe it's the same for F-16 pretty much, so no game changer in that.
The F-16 has 9 hardpoints and can be armed with a range of air-to-air missiles, including the AIM-9 Sidewinder, Magic II, AIM-7, Skyflash, and AIM-120. The high off-bore sight, infrared air-to-air missiles such as the AIM-9X, Python 4, AIM-132, and Iris-T can also be fitted. The aircraft also supports the integration of a range of AGM anti-ship missiles and AGM-65 Maverick air-to-ground tactical missiles. The fighter jet can be armed with Paveway laser-guided bombs, GBU-15 bombs, and wind-corrected munitions dispenser weapons. The aircraft is armed with M61A1 Vulcan 20mm 6-barrel rotary cannon with 511 rounds.
511 rounds. You can shoot through those rounds. 3 seconds maybe? God, I think you need more rounds there, baby. You need more rounds. You need 2,000 rounds so you can just blast the enemy with 10 seconds of straight 70 shots per second. I mean, I know it's not that effective nowadays, 20mm cannon. If you have missiles, you can do much more with those, but it's just so cool. That brrr thing never gets old for me. What about Mig? Hey.
4 an air-to-air is equipped with.
Give me Mig information.
On the other hand, the MiG-29 fighter is equipped with 7 external weapon hardpoints.
That's
the
7.
aircraft can
F-16
carry
is
up to
9.
2 R-27 air-to-air medium-range missiles, 6 R-73 and R-60 air-to-air short-range missiles, 4 pods of S-5, S-8, and S-24 unguided rockets, air bombs weighing up to 3,000 kilograms, and 30mm built-in aircraft gun GSH-301 with 150 rounds of ammunition.
150 rounds! You can't do anything with that. First 100 rounds goes to aiming, and the rest of them you can aim accurately. Like the Seaways, right? 50 to 100 rounds. It shoots to correct its aiming. 150 rounds, it's too little for the brrr effect to happen. It doesn't make any difference, I know, but for the cool points, F-16 gets the cool points because it has over 500 rounds of brrr.
Both of these fighter jets are equally capable war machines. However, neither of the 2 fighter jets is able to attack the target from a greater distance. If they're flying towards each other at medium distance, it would probably be the MiG to be detected first, as the F-16 has a slightly better radar. In case of air combat between the 2, if they both fired missiles, it's hard to predict which would succeed. In case of a dogfight at short distance, the advantages of the Mig-29 become apparent as the jet is more maneuverable.
Yeah, it's more maneuverable, it's faster, and it can climb faster and go higher. If it comes to close quarter dogfight between those two planes, I think a Mig could win. But if the F-16 gets a shot in before Mig sees it and the shot lands, then the F-16 wins. Both have their pros and both have their cons. F-16 is more heavily armored, but the Mig is a heavier bullet, but it's faster also. I don't know that much about military history, so write to me in the comments if battles between those two planes have happened. I think they happened in Gulf War. And what was the outcome?
The F-16's cannon has a much higher rate of fire, but the Mig-29 cannon is 30mm caliber as opposed to the F-16's 20mm. But the results of combat missions really depend on possessed weapon system options and pilot skills. So which jet fighter do you think is better? America's F-16 or Russia's Mig-29? Let us know in the comments section.
I'm gonna be loyal here, and since I'm in NATO, I think I will pick F-16 any day of the week. But I was proven right here and now that the Mig-21 is very capable. But facing against the F-22 Raptor or the F-35, baby, I think Mig stands no chance. My friends, thank you for watching, thank you for sharing these lessons with me. And if you want to support the channel, then the link is in the description below. Become a patron tier 10 or above and I'll read your name. Also, say hi to Sami. Sami is in Finland. It's very cold there, so say hi to him. Hi Sami. And until my next video, stay cool and bye bye.